This is James Jokum, host of Webcomics Reviews and Reviews. Today's tip of the day, learn to ignore your bliss. Let's get real. As writers, we're basically told to go where we're happiest, to follow our gut, to follow our bliss. Well, sometimes we need to tell that bliss to shut up, sit down, and just don't say a word. Sometimes we need to be exactly where we are at that particular time. We need to be staying the course with no deviation. We need to be explore everything that happens to be in that particular veil before we move on to the next. Sometimes in order to become exactly who we should be as artists, to become the best artists we can possibly be, we need to basically hang around in a particular area for a little bit longer than we would be if we were actually listening to our bliss. Because let's get real. Have you ever noticed that the artists that tend to listen to their bliss the most tend to be random, chaotic? They tend to basically end up being the jack of all trades but master of none. And let's get real. Sometimes you want to actually be that master of something. It's nice to be well-rounded, to have a little bit of everything, to know a little bit of how everything works. But at the same time, you need to basically become expert in a particular skill. And you can't do that if you're following your bliss around like some freaking butterfly on steroid. If you're always following this freaking butterfly around, you're going to go all these really random places and you're going to experience a lot of weird stuff. Sure. But at the same time, you need to realize that you need to settle down every so often and just simply do something right where you're at that particular point in time. You can't always be going off into random location. Sure, it sounds great, it's a great fantasy, but at the same time, it's not going to do you any good as an artist to develop your skill. Sometimes you need to basically just simply tell your bliss to shut up, and you need to learn how to ignore your bliss. If this has helped you and you want to listen to a little bit more, please check me out at Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, available at any podcast distributor near you. Thank you and have a great day.